Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. You can see the bottom of my skulls that I've got. I have put all my like pumpkin-y and Halloween-y stuff out, even though, when did I put it out? Yesterday, the 29th of September. But you know, getting ready for October. I hope you're all okay. Anyway, I thought that I would do my little like review that I like to do, where I get the stuff that I got from beauty boxes. I only get Birchbox now, and then I sometimes get the Feel Unique pick and mix samples. I look at other stuff, but nothing just excites me really at the moment. Even advent calendars, I see everyone's unboxings and I'm like, I've got the Body Shop one that I've ordered. It's from my friend who's a consultant, but I don't have it yet. And I'm interested in one other, but I just see everyone's unboxings, and all I think now is, yeah, products are alright, or waste of money, you know? Anyway, let's not be so negative. Hi. So in September, I got my Birchbox and I got the Feel Unique pick and mix samples, and I like to try. It helps me start using things if I'm like, I have to do a review at the end of the month. Because what I was finding is I was getting things, but I just wasn't using them, or they were like, you know, I'd put them in the drawer, and that was it, kind of thing. So let's just get straight to it. So let's start with Birchbox. The brow gel from the Beauty Crop, the BFF, the Brow Friends Forever, clear brow gel. The only thing about clear brow gels is that they look horrible once you've started like putting them on top of your powder, and then you put the brush back in there, and then it just starts getting a bit horrible. But this, when I was first using it, when I use it, it doesn't feel very wet. Like it doesn't feel like there was much product coming out. However, if I touch my brows, like they feel hard, you know? And I like that. I like knowing that there's a good amount of product on there to keep them in place. And yeah, I quite like this, to be fair, so that's good. The Emco Beauty lipstick in the shade Petal. I've got it on now. I feel like the colour's alright. It's like a creamy kind of formula. I do feel like it is accentuating the lines in my lips though, even though it's not matte. I don't know, so I'm not that sure about it. But I feel like it doesn't look that bad. I feel like it's quite a nice lipstick, so I am going to keep it, so that's good. The Nooks Algae Marine Seaweeds Skin Correcting Moisturizing Fluid. I don't know necessarily whether it was skin correcting. I didn't really pay much attention to like the redness on my face to see whether it minimised while I used this. I actually used quite a few different moisturisers, to be fair, throughout the month. This is alright. The only thing about this, I like the feel of it, I like how it felt on my skin, etc. However, it doesn't smell the best. It doesn't smell like it's gone off or anything, but like you can tell it's like a seaweed kind of vibe. And the smell kind of, I don't really like it, and I don't really want my face to smell like it, even though the product's okay. So I think I will use it up, but it's not my favourite. I wish it didn't smell the way it does. Let me know if you got this in your Birchbox, what you think of the smell. I would love to know. Then the tiny little sample of the Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Plus Global Anti-Aging Cell Power Cream. Obviously it's like just a tiny little sample. And it felt quite nice. It says apply AM and PM. I think this does feel like a nice cream. It does feel a bit like thick. So I'd prefer to use it maybe in the evenings, although it's not, you know, a dedicated night cream. But I feel like if I was having, even though I've got mostly oily skin, sometimes when the weather changes my skin can go quite dry, and I can feel that this would be really nice to use then. But yeah, I think it felt quite nice, to be fair, but it's just a little sample, isn't it? And then the last thing I got from Birchbox was the Kingsley Elasticizer. This was the Balancing Rose and Lychee one. I have used Philip Kingsley Elasticizer a lot. Not a lot actually, but I've definitely received it in boxes a good handful of times and have used it and loved it. I don't wash my hair that often. I would say I probably wash it at least every 3 days, at least. But I do like to push it as far as I can. So at the moment, I think I'm on day 5 and I'm going to wash it today. So I don't have loads of opportunities to use this, is what I'm trying to say. And I have thought, oh, I should use this because I'm filming the video. And I think, no, I don't need to. I'll use it when I want to treat myself and use it because I really do like using this. And I feel like it makes my hair feel a lot nicer and just feels lovely. But I don't need to try it in the Rose and Lychee scent just to tell you that I like it. But I have used it a handful of times before in the different scents and I do really like it. So like that was always going to be a win for me. And then moving on to the Feel Unique Pick and Mix samples. Okay, where to start? Let's start with the Bare Minerals Poreless Trio that we got. I ripped them all up so they could be like individual, but we got the clay cleanser, the exfoliating essence and the oil-free moisturizer. The clay cleanser, firstly, just in case you want to look at what the sample looks like, the clay cleanser actually felt quite nice. It was not like a really dark grey clay, like that even matters. It was like a lighter clay, but also felt lighter as well. So I've used some clay cleansers where it's like really like quite thick and you're like, oh, I'm really trying to rub this in. Whereas this felt quite light and, you know, easy to rinse off and stuff. And it felt really nice actually. I enjoyed using it. The only thing is that I don't know how much a full size of this is. And Caroline Hyron says, because I love her, Caroline Hyron says that if you're buying a clay or a charcoal cleanser, you don't need to buy an expensive one because they're quite cheap products. But then I would also think there might be something in here that is more beneficial to my skin than a cheap one. I don't know, but it felt really nice and I liked that. The exfoliating essence was just a liquid with like no bits in, so it wasn't exfoliating that way. I personally wasn't really sure about it. It went on and felt fine. It just felt like I was putting some kind of liquid on my face. And I have searched to see what ingredients are in there that makes it exfoliating, and even the description doesn't really say, oh, this to exfoliate, and it's got no acid in it except citric acid. Citric acid or citrus acid? I don't know now. Which one? I don't know. It's got one of those in. It doesn't have anything else in that's exfoliating. So I probably wouldn't buy that. And then the oil-free moisturizer, I really liked the feel of. It felt nice and light on my skin. I liked the smell of it. It felt really, really nice. Talking about pores though, it hasn't made any difference to my pores. However, there's only enough in these things for like 2 or 3 applications. The cleanser twice, the exfoliating essence twice, the moisturizer I can't remember whether it was 2 or 3 times, 2 or 3 uses out of it, but I probably would buy the moisturizer. I wonder how much that is, but I liked that. But with my pores, I was like properly like looking at them because they're kind of big around here, and made no difference. But it does say in there that people found a difference after either 1 or 2 weeks, and we don't have enough product, you know, for those weeks. So understandable that it made no difference, and I wonder whether I did use it for a while, whether I would see a difference. Don't know. I'm not too fussed about my pores. I know some people are. Let me know if you've used them before, whether it's made a difference or not. Okay, next let's go for the Oskia Bedtime Beauty Boost Nutrient Active Nourishing and Regenerating Night Cream. I really, really liked this. It felt like kind of like nice and quite thick, but like went into my skin beautifully. I really liked using this. It just felt nice and comfortable. So that was definitely a win for me. I don't really know whether I woke up in the morning thinking, wow, look at my skin. But yeah, it was really nice. The Pestle and Mortar Pure Hyaluronic Serum. I said the same thing about the Q&A one that I used a couple of months ago. It just felt like any other hyaluronic serum, so yeah, it felt alright. It didn't, you know, do anything to my skin, like it didn't react to it or anything like that. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it, but it felt quite nice. The Charlotte Tilbury Magic Eye Rescue, this is their eye cream. I had actually had another sample of this that was in my bathroom that I hadn't used, but I had got it from the Feel Unique Pick and Mix sample months ago but forgotten, typical me. This doesn't, I was expecting this to be like a thick eye cream, almost like the Lizelle one I used, and there was another one I used, the Rhodial or Rhodial Eye Souffle Vitamin C. Oh, they were both amazing. This doesn't feel like that. This reminds me of the Magic Night Cream, but it's not as balmy and sticky, but it is a bit like sticky. I wouldn't want to use this in the morning, but I have oily skin. I don't like using heavy products in the morning. I like using lighter, like gel kind of stuff that don't leave like much residue. I would only use this at night. And actually looking at the back, it says at night, lightly pat onto eye contour using your ring finger. Doesn't say anything about the mornings, so that explains it. Yeah, but it did feel quite nice, just quite like heavy, sticky, you know? Not overly sticky, but do you know what I mean? When it's a bit tacky, that's the word I should use. Like tacky, like if you've used the night cream, you'll know what I mean. The night cream is more tacky than this is, but this did remind me of it. And then the last thing, the Marc Jacobs perfume. I smelt this on the video when I like did the unboxing, and I love it. And I have saved like the last little bit. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see how much I've got. I've saved that just for when I really want to smell it. But I have told my nan that I'd really like it for Christmas. So we will see. But yeah, there we go. They are the products that I got in my Birchbox and my Feel Unique Pick and Mix samples for the month of September. I've used everything except the Elasticizer. I'm quite proud of that. I feel like there was a lot of skincare for me to go through, and my bathroom cabinet just had all these different samples on the top. So I didn't forget, like, you know, use one of these. But yeah, some nice products, and I am going to look into the Bare Minerals Moisturizer, definitely. And I am really enjoying the brow gel, to be fair. They're, I think, my standout products, and the perfume, but that's so unique to you whether you like a perfume or not, you know. Everyone likes different scents. But yeah, cool. Let me know down below if you've used any of these products before, or if you're thinking of buying any of these. And if you've used them, let me know what you thought of them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I will see you in a couple of days in my next one.